How's it going? Good morning, folks. It's such a beautiful day outside. I figured, you know what? Got an idea about something. I don't know how relevant it's going to be to anybody, honestly. But I decided, you know what? Make a video on it. See what people think. Right now, just for this little video I'm doing, I decided to grab a factory smoke, sun-grown, Drew Estate. These are good video making cigars. And, well, can't see my yard, but I got leaves all over the yard. They're good cigars for working in the yard or doing stuff around the house, whatever. But give this thing a cut here. It's my eBay V-cut. It was only like $8 or $10 on eBay. Not bad. Not bad at all. Little lighter came with a 10-pack from Cigars International. Quad flame. It was like $10 for the whole deal. I got the lighter. Got this cutter. Kind of cool. Love the cold draw on these. This thing toasted up. Love these, love these, love these. You know, these are great for a really, I don't want to call them cheap, but they're cheap. Really good, frugal-minded budget smoke. Drew Estate Factory Smokes. These are okay, in my opinion. The Maduros are excellent. The Maduros are really full flavored. They just got a great full flavor. The Retro Hail is just fantastic. I should probably be smoking a nub since I'm drinking out of the nub coffee mug. Anywho, this is a really good Sunday smoke. Make sure I got everything moved out of the way. Okay, today I'm going to be talking about the Tupperdor. The Tupperdor, for anybody who doesn't know what a Tupperdor is. You've probably heard the name and wondered what it was. What is it about? Oh, what is a Tupperdor? Tupperdor is, in my instance, straight from Walmart. It's like $10 for this thing. Rubbermaid. That's all it is. Look at all of the cigars this damn thing holds. You know, after you blow your wad on all of the fantastic cigars you might smoke, or if you get crazy on a cigar bed site, think, wow, I just got all these cigars. This is awesome. I got such a good deal on them. And then you think, oh shit, where am I going to keep them? Well, that's where Tupperware comes in. I got this particular one about a week ago. I just figured, you know what, I don't really have any Tupperware, so I'm going to try it. everybody, I mean, I get the concept, and everybody speaks so highly of them. And it's probably the cheapest, most effective way to go for cigar storage. This particular one I have, grab my phone here. Particular one I have, just a cheap basic lid. And I've got all my, well, not all of them. This is just one little bunch of cigars that I have. 172 pack in there. Got my hygrometer reading 51% now because it's just been opened. And this thing really, with just the one Bovita pack, it did a really decent job at keeping the humidity at like, it was like 66%, which is perfect, you know. But what I got an idea about is I was, yesterday I was working on sealing another display humidor that I have. And I had some leftover weather stripping that I used. And I thought, well, the groove on the lid on these Tupperwares is perfect. Well, the width of it. I'll show you what I mean. So that gray sealant does not come in the Tupperware lid. I just put that in there. And all that is this, so I can get it separated here. Bear with me. Drop that one there. This is all it is. This particular weather strip. It's for small gaps. I got it at my one of my local hardware stores. It's sticky on one side, which is handy. Comes in rolls like this. And all I did, screwdriver here. All I did with this was just kind of feed it in to this groove. I'll show you what I mean here if you don't know what I mean. All I did was feed it in the groove, you know, just like so. Just take it. You might need to get a small screwdriver or something. I'm using this screwdriver because I've already bent the shit out of it and no longer useful as a screwdriver. But anyway, just kind of feed it in the groove, you know, either way you want. And I wasn't sure if this was going to work just because of the thickness and how the Rubbermaid the lid already sealed on it. And yeah, I mean, a little bit sticking out right there. Not too bad, not too bad. You know, it's not bad at all. You know, it doesn't have to be perfect. I mean, this isn't gonna win any beauty contests. That's not what this particular humidor is about. So you got all your cigars in there, whatever size you decide. Look at that, 29%. 29% humidity outside. It is pretty freaking dry right now, which I'm kind of digging. Because living in Southwest Oregon, it can get pretty damp really quick. But just go around it, make sure it all seals really good. And like I said, the seal before was fine. And as good as these Tupperware containers are, they're not perfect as far as the seal is concerned. They are not perfect at all. But you can get it all sealed up. And that's it. That is literally all there is to it. And you can see what was it, 29%? 32% now. That's with one Bovita. Oh, and the other thing that I suggest you do, anytime you get a plastic container, and again, it's just a personal suggestion, but anytime you're using a 38% already, 38% in that. I don't know if you can see that right there. 38. I've gone from 29% to 38% in the matter of like a minute and a half. Tell me that's not a good seal. But anyways, another thing. Again, merely a suggestion. See all them cedar pieces down at the bottom? You don't necessarily have to do that. But I just hit 41%, just to show you how good this actually works. 44, boom, you just saw it jump right there. That is a damn good seal. I don't care who you are, that's a good seal. But yeah, just there's another cedar piece I put on the side there, just random. Every now and then I'll go to my local. Now mainly I buy cigars online because I don't care who you are, prices can't be beat. They absolutely cannot be beat. So I do a majority of my cigar shopping online. You find a lot of good bidding sites. I mentioned one earlier in the video. That happens to be my personal favorite. But you know, if you get cigar boxes, they always have those little pieces of cedar veneer in them. Anytime you go to a local brick and mortar store, you know, you got your own little cigar shop. You go to your cigar shop, you buy cigars, always ask if they have spare pieces of cedar, you know, because they're always going to have the spills, the little bigger square pieces, you know. You collect those and just throw them in your Tupperdor. Not only are they, you can throw them in and add them to regular humidors. You know, they can always add in the flavoring, if you will, I guess you call it. But they're fantastic for Tupperdors. I just throw mine in. You know, it doesn't really matter. Like I said, I'm not trying to win any beauty contests. This Tupperdor is not to meant look is it's not meant to look beautiful like my other humidors. It's not meant to look, man, I'm all messed up today. Can't even speak right. But it's not meant to look like a beautiful piece of furniture like you normally expect from a humidor. This has a job to do, and it does it really well. And already I'm up 52%. So from the point you were with me when I put the lid on, it was like 29%. Now it's at 52% and still rising. It wouldn't have risen that fast had I not put that seal on the inner lip. 53% now. And you know, anytime you get a humidor, you know, feel free to experiment and play with it, and you know, any ideas you come up with. I mean, it doesn't have to be, you know, the norm. You know, you can, if you got an idea about something, you know, I do suggest always try it on a cheaper humidor. You know, they got those, you know, $15, $20 wooden humidors. You know, experiment on those. That way, if you break it or mess something up, okay, it's only a $15, $20 humidor. Just chuck it and, you know, get another one. But so far, I have a lot of cigars in that Tupperdor, and it cost me about $10 at Walmart. Now I have quite a few regular wooden humidors. I love them. But I'm getting to a point now where I've got so many cigars and I have a bunch more coming. I got another shipment probably arriving by the end of this week, this coming up week, or in the next week. I forgot what the delivery date was. But it's kind of ridiculous how many cigars I have. And, you know, I'm not saying that trying to brag at all, because all I do is, you know, whenever I think I have a little bit of money to spend, it's like, okay, well, I'll just buy a few cigars here and there. Well, that few cigars here and there over the period of 6 months to a year, man, that adds up. You know, I'm already at a point now where, I mean, I'm forgetting what I have. I've got an aging cabinet in there with a bunch of stuff. I just rearranged it last night. I mean, there's still things in there I don't remember buying, you know. But it's all part of the game. So anybody new to this, looking to get a good ceiling humidor, you don't have to spend $50, $100 on a good humidor. You can if you want. Go ahead. I do. I love humidors. But like I said in the beginning of the video, if you're sitting there and, you know, you blow a fat load on, you know, a bunch of cigars, and you're all excited about it, and then you think, well, shit, now I don't have anywhere to put them. I mean, I literally ran out of space, so that's why I tried this Tupperdor. And my next experiment, I'm going to be looking into doing a cooler door. That'll be interesting. And those are cool because all you have to do is you get an Igloo cooler or a Coleman or whatever you have, and, you know, make it into a giant humidor. How hard can it be? Normally they seal pretty good. You can do the same thing with this Tupperware that I just showed you. You can do the same thing with a cooler and increase its sealing capabilities. But anywho, I think I'm going to call it good for this video. Because I need to get more coffee. And apparently I've got a yard to clean up. Got a bunch of leaves I'm going to have to rake up. Yeah. No fun. But it is fall. It's fall and I have a nice cigar. Anyway, that's going to be the end of this tutorial. Happy smoking.